So we're finally here in Cape Town at the Baz Bus head office. Let's go meet the team. Hey Baz.
How's it, Reggie?
How's it going?
Good to meet you finally.
Finally, we're here, man. It's been a long journey, but we're finally here in Cape Town.
Welcome to Baz Bus office.
Awesome, thank you, man.
Let me show you around. So Reggie,
yeah,
this is the map of our route. This is where Baz Bus goes. We go Cape Town along the Garden route to Port Elizabeth, through the Eastern Cape, Durban, and then from Durban via the Drakensberg to Johannesburg, or you can start from Johannesburg and go all the way down to Cape Town.
Baz Bus, well, where does it come from?
Well, many years ago, before I started Baz Bus, I was backpacking overseas. Met a lot of Australians, and you know they always like to give people a nickname. So instead of calling me Barry, which is my real name, everybody used to call me Baz, and I like the name, so that's where Baz Bus came about. I started it 20 years ago, believe it or not, and I was backpacking overseas. I happened to be in England, and I did something called the slow coach. It was then called. It was a hop on hop off around England, and I thought, wow, this is a brilliant concept. Why don't I bring it back to South Africa?
Yeah.
So that's where I got the idea, and I brought it here. 11 months later, we had our first bus leaving Cape Town.
So Baz, how does the hop on and hop off ticket work?
Well, with the hop on hop off ticket, all you do is you buy one ticket, and then you can get on and off anywhere along the route until you reach your final destination. So there's no time limit. So let's say you're leaving Cape Town, you're going along the Garden route, you go to Plettenberg Bay, you love it there, or you meet somebody really nice you want to spend time with her.
Yeah.
You can spend a week there, a month there, even a year, there's no time limit. Yeah. And whenever you're ready, you just make one call to the office and you book your next seat on the bus and you tell us where's your next stop. All along the Garden route, you keep on going, hop on, hop off, wherever you want, Durban, Drakensberg, until you get to your final stop, let's say it's Johannesburg.
Now that's what I call traveling in style.
It's really fun. So you're going to basically meet other people. That's what we promote, meeting other people on the bus, and then you even may team up with some other people and travel with them. So it's a fun concept. That's what Baz Bus is all about. With other people, it just makes the experience so much better. You know how many people have got married after meeting each other on the Baz Bus? We've been invited to their weddings. People have sent us photographs of themselves and their kids, and they say, Baz Bus, thank you, because we met on Baz Bus.
Baz, tell me, what can one do here while he's in Cape Town?
In Cape Town?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Baz Bus does a Cape Peninsula day tour. So we have a registered tour guide with the driver taking people around the Cape Peninsula, and of course Baz Bus has to be different, so we take bicycles. We take bicycles along, we get to Cape Point for about half an hour. People can cycle in the nature reserve. Unbelievable, it's so awesome, so beautiful. We do a magnificent walk, we do a hike, also 45-minute hike along the coast. So the views of the sea is absolutely amazing.
Baz, what's your opinion on backpacking?
Reggie, in South Africa, the potential for backpacking is absolutely huge. In Australia, I don't know if you know, backpacking is a huge industry. It's bigger than the hotel business in Australia. So in South Africa, this is what we want. The infrastructure is here. There are so many backpacker hostels, awesome hostels all around South Africa. We've got the buses there to take them up and down. It's an amazing place to come, and this is what we want to do, to grow the backpacking industry in South Africa. When Baz Bus started, and that was 20 years ago we started, then you get places over here, Port St. John's, Mpandi, Coffee Bay, Bulungulu, very rural areas. Yeah. And Baz Bus started, and then all of a sudden, these people living there said, hey man, where are all these people coming from all of a sudden? So Baz Bus started bringing a lot of people to their rural villages as well, which is amazing.
Wow, that's beautiful.
There's some people in these rural areas, people that own the hostels, they have gone and they've actually built schools. Wow. For the rural communities.
Wow.
And then they get the backpackers from the buses, they come there, and these people are teaching the rural kids.
And Baz, thank you for having us here, man.
Reggie, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm so glad you've traveled with Baz Bus.